I just want to make sure I have live chat on all messages. There we go. Hi, beauties. I came on here real quick to let you know that on Facebook, I'm doing a giveaway for an Aldi keychain. And on the main channel, I'm giving away Aldi keychains if you become a member. But I want to come on here and say hi while I was just relaxing. I just got done playing with Chewy. It's beautiful outside. The weather is amazing. So that's nice. I got the windows and doors open today, which has been quite a while since I've been able to do that because it's been so hot or storming. Thank you for the thumbs up. And if you watch this back in the replay, thank you for that too. I just thought I'd come on here for about 15 minutes or so and say hello. All right. Let's see if anybody joins. I desert this channel so often that it's kind of hard for people to figure it out, find it. Hi, Janet. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Is the weather nice where you are? Today is so nice. So, oh, my cameras are going off because of the wind. Hi, Allison. How are you? Hello, Joanne. Hi, everybody. It's dinner time, so I don't know how many people will be around. I ate a little early because I skipped out on lunch. It is nice out. It's nice where you are too, Janet. That's great. That weather's been stressing me out. Tornado watches, tornado a street over from me. It's been crazy the last couple weeks. Beautiful day in Michigan. That's awesome. That's awesome. For dinner, if you guys saw my little shorts video I made here, I cut up all those peppers, onions, and mushrooms and stuff, so I made veggie pasta, and I put those in there, and that's what I had for dinner, and it was so good. Thank you, Cottage Full of Love. I love that name. I know, the view's nice. It's so funny, though, because I see it every day for so many years that, like, I don't know, I'm just so used to it now. Sometimes it'll grab me and I appreciate it. And sometimes I'm like, oh, look at the same thing every day. Hi, Esther. How are you? Marlene. What's going on? 100 degrees in Northern California. Oh, we just got over that 90 to 100 degrees here. Oh, it's horrible. Do you guys get like a lot of humidity with that? Or is it just hot? Or is it hot and steamy? Because hot's one thing, but when you got the humidity with it, it's worse. Let me know how the volume is, because the mic is under the phone and that's resting on the windowsill, so I don't know how the volume is. Like if you guys can hear me clearly. But yeah, Chewy and I were just playing. He was up here too, looking out the window for a little bit. And he was trying to get the bugs, but the screen was down and he just thought he was gonna. I thought he was gonna go through the screen at one point. Oh, good. Volume's good. It's hot and humid. Humid is the worst. Dry heat. I hear the humidity is terrible. It is terrible. It is. I actually, because I live in the woods, run a dehumidifier 24/7 all year. Sometimes you'll hear it in the back of my videos. I literally empty it once a day. It's crazy because just where we live. And across the street from me on a diagonal, if I move the phone, I might drop it out of the window, or I'd show you. It's a big pond. It's very mucky. It gets very, I hate this word, but moist. 91 here in North Inland, San Diego area. It's dry heat here. Yeah, I think I'd much rather have dry heat. I mean, we don't have it as bad as like Florida, but not even close. You know, they deal with it way worse than us, but yeah. All my flowers are bloomed. It's pretty out front. I try and post my flowers from time to time. I post them on Facebook all the time. And sometimes on my community tab on the main channel, I post them. Lots of fun stuff in the summer when it comes to flowers and gardening and all that good stuff. I am a renter, but I do live, it's a good piece of land. And as you can see, it's all wood surrounding us, and I'm on a dead end. So, that's good. That's very good. But it can be a little isolating at times, that's for sure. But if you can hear the ambulance, that's, like, there's obviously a main road. It's just you gotta go down the hills to get to it. I agree, Allison. I agree. But yeah, it's a good piece of property. It's a couple acres. There is another rental property across the street owned by the same person that I rent from. So it's not just me, but very few people on this road. Yep. Pleasant day in Chicago suburbs. I would always, one of the places, Boston is my favorite city. I'm not a New York kind of gal. Like, I love the idea of New York, like all the good stuff, like the brownstones and all that fun stuff. But Boston's my favorite because it's cleaner. And I've traveled to Boston quite a bit when I was younger. And then Chicago, I would love to see Chicago. That was the point of my story. I would love to see Chicago. Would be like I would love to go to Chicago. I heard the food is incredible. Terribly hot. Next 10 days. Ugh. No, Candy. The winter is no. But at least, you know what? I'll take the snow, though, over tornadoes and hurricanes any day. So, like, that's why I always stayed in New England, because I was like, well, all we have really is snow, and we get all 4 seasons. So how lucky. You know what I mean? We don't get tornadoes really once every, 20 years, hurricane once every 20 years. The last couple of years, all of a sudden, we're getting, like, all the weather. Like, I don't know. I've looked at other places out of Connecticut, to be honest. Because if I'm going to have to deal with all that, then why am I going to deal with the winter too? You know what I mean? But I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to deal with tornadoes and hurricanes. That's why I stayed in Connecticut. After my daughter went off to college, she has her own life. She's doing her thing. Like, she's turned 25 yesterday. Yesterday was her birthday. So I've thought about moving other places, because the weather is getting yucky here. It's like, I'm not dealing with everything. Snow, okay. You prepare for it. You stay in until the roads are plowed. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't want all the other stuff. Was there? You got the thunder today? We got it yesterday. It didn't get as bad yesterday as I thought it was going to get, though. I was preparing for the worst. But last weekend, we had a little tornado touchdown. We had multiple tornado warnings all weekend. We lost power a couple times. It was crazy. It just feels like it's like one thing after another. You know what I mean? Like, just one thing after another. And for that, I like go out into the living room area, because my bedroom has the most windows. It's just the way it is. And so I go over there. So I have to like move all my stuff every time. And I move it all back in the bedroom. I do have a basement, but I haven't had to go down there yet. But almost, not this weekend, the weekend before, I almost had to. I don't know where to go either, Allison. That's the thing. I don't either. That is a good question. Hey, girl, hey. That's such a good question, where to retire, you know? Nowhere is affordable anymore. But that's why I still rent. I used to own a home. I've owned a condo. I was a landlord at one point. I've owned. But I, at this point, rent, because I don't want to do snow removal. I don't want to do repairs. I don't want to do any of those things. I don't want to do any of them. And so if I move somewhere, it would also be similar. I want, like, a lot of people around, but like my own space, and definitely still just renting, because I can't take care of all those things. If the furnace goes, I don't want that expense, you know? You almost went in the basement too? Yeah, that was sketchy. That was a rough weekend. And it was all weekend. There's nowhere affordable. Yeah, I did all that owning when I was younger, you know? I don't want to do any of that anymore. Hi, Eileen. Hello. Thank you for joining. Guys, if you don't mind giving this video a thumbs up, that'd be amazing. I lived in the mountains in North Carolina. North Carolina, I heard, is really beautiful. Years ago, I thought about maybe North Carolina or South Carolina. I have a friend from high school that lives down there, and she loves it. I've had a sibling live down there because he's in the military in that area. So yeah, I heard it's beautiful. I love that show Southern Charm. I haven't watched it in a couple years, but I love that show, and they film down there. Can I fart fire? I don't know. I mean, I've never tried. Can you? You should do a video. The western part is wonderful. Is it? Do they get tornadoes or hurricanes? I know that sounds uneducated, but do they? Well, then make a video, big guy gamer. Make a video. I don't know why you're coming in here looking at the woods, talking about farting. I mean, come on now. Raleigh area is basically the same as our... Oh, really? Elizabeth, I like that you don't ever change your profile picture because I always know it's you. Some hurricanes. Well, good for you, big guy gamer. Big guy gamer. Why you would troll a little channel that has 11 people in the chat is beyond me. Like, do you have a crush on me? Do you love me? Like, for real? Like, what are you doing? You're not boring, Elizabeth. Keep it that way, because that's how I recognized you over the years. Like, is that picture. I like when people keep the same picture, because then I know who they are. I'm an image person first. I'll remember your name second. It's just the way my brain works. Allison, I think he has a crush on me. I mean, he's trolling not... Oh, he must have left. Now we have 9 people. Not boring at all. I like it. It helps me identify people quicker. But yeah. Imagine your life is so boring that, Allison, even an A though. Then Allison with an A. But yeah, you should have pictures are good. But that'll help me remember you for sure. But, can you imagine your life is so boring and bad that you troll like 11 people in a chat? On a backup channel that I barely post on. Oh, I made, if you saw my shorts video on this channel, I made a bunch of veggies. I got them at BJ's. I had a BJ order because DoorDash had a 40% off on DoorDash. So I got all my produce from BJ's this time instead of from Aldi. And I had so much of it, I had to cut it all up and like freeze half of it and then put some in the fridge. So I took like mushrooms, squash, peppers, and a bunch of good veggies. I'm getting a text message, hold on. So I took all those veggies and then I took veggie pasta. I know it sounds like overkill, but it wasn't. It's really good. I cooked the pasta yesterday and the veggies yesterday because the veggies I used for chicken fajitas. So I took the chicken fajita like veggie mix. I put it in pasta, veggie pasta with sauce. Oh my God, it's so good. Yeah, I did get the tornado. Sure did. Long Island didn't have anything. I'm glad you didn't, because we did 2 weekends ago. Yeah, I didn't feel like cooking today either, so it was easy because that fajita mix was already cooked, and then the pasta was... I was going to make pasta salad today, and I like to cook the pasta a day before because they say it's like less calories, not that it's helping me at all. But anyway, or like it's just better to eat pasta the next day, right? Calorically or whatever. So I made the veggie pasta, and I had that in there. I was going to make cold pasta salad, but then I didn't feel like cold pasta salad after. So I just took those two, threw some jar sauce on it. So good. It'll be even better tomorrow. I didn't used to, Elizabeth. I didn't. But I've kind of trained myself now. And now if I eat... If you see my channel, for years I ate horrible. Like so bad. But also so cost effective. You could get a box of those noodles for 99 cents. Now if I eat those, I get very, very sick. My stomach hurts. My acid reflux goes into play. But it's taken me a long time to transition from that kind of food, like macaroni and cheese and like, if it was affordable. I spent more on groceries in the past year than I've ever spent in my life because I've been trying to do so much better. Didn't lose any weight from it at all. I do like, still get the banana bread, which still is full of sugar, even though it's banana bread. I do get a few little treats, right? But I I mean, I used to eat junk. I used to eat so bad. And now I've eaten really healthy for a long time. But it took time. And then you just find your little combinations that you like. The key is just making sure that you add flavor to it, you know, seasoning. That helps a lot. And then once I've gotten my body so used to this, eating this way now, like 2 weeks ago, somebody used my DoorDash code. And so I got a credit for that. And then McDonald's had like, you could get a free sausage McMuffin on DoorDash if you spent $15, and that was included in the $15 price. So between the credit and the coupon or discount, I got it free. So I just had to tip. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to treat myself. That McDonald's messed me up for literally days because now my body's just used to not having any of that. And if you remember, if you've been here a while on my channel, I used to go live and get breakfast or lunch at McDonald's and eat it live. And I would do that all the time. Like, I ate horrible. I didn't open the salad spinner. It's in the... Listen, I have a closet. There's one closet. I don't have many closets in this place. Yeah, now it makes me really sick, Allison. Like, I almost had to go back on the acid reflux medicine. The doctor was like, you got to go back on it. Probably gave it ears. Anyway, I was like... She told me she thinks I'm going on it, but I worked all weekend on my stomach with aloe vera juice, probiotics, Greek yogurt. I really worked hard on it to calm it down. What were we talking about? Oh, salad spinner. So I only have like, I have 3 closets total, right? One my bedroom closet, and then 2 like other small closets. And in one closet, when I used to go, you guys, if you've been here a while, you know I used to go clearance shopping. And I used to go like Walgreens 90% off and just load up on stuff. Well, I have one closet that is like, and I've gone through it quite a few times, one closet full of products I have not tried, and the salad spinner is in that closet. And to get to the salad spinner, because I gotta be honest, I did go in there this weekend and look, I would have to move so much stuff to get to it. It really wasn't worth it. I'm going to be honest. It really wasn't worth it. Right now, it's like Jenga in that closet, and I'm not trying to mess that up. Yeah, Elizabeth. Yeah, it used to be I used to put it on the dashboard of the car. We used to go to McDonald's and get my little crispy Coke and have a little snack. That's when I used to go shopping all the time. Okra, Pepsin E3. It's amazing stuff. You will thank me, girl. Really? Okra, Pepsi. Where do I get that? I also need to try vitamin D, and K3. I worked at Walgreens. I love the clearance. Yeah, they have clearance. Yeah, like honestly, the payoff of trying to get the Jenga puzzle out to get it out would not be worth it. I'm sorry. I don't either, Elizabeth. I don't. Number 1, I don't have any space. Number 2, I'm not raising any more kids. So I don't need stuff like I used to need stuff or thought I needed stuff. You know what I mean? Now I used to do the shopping all year for Christmas. Now everyone's older and wants gift cards or cash. So, and I don't have a huge family. So I just don't do it anymore. It's too much stuff. You guys make sure to give a thumbs up. But yeah, it would be Jenga. I was thinking about, I've had you functional medicine doctor. I've learned too much. Oh, thanks, Allison. Like, if I would have tried to eat this pasta I had today a couple days ago, I would have ended up in the ER. Like, it was no, I would have did it. I worked really hard this weekend on my stomach. I work at Macy's, and my girls know sizes so they can get me the clearance up. That's perfect. We don't have a Macy's around here anymore. We don't have a JCPenney. We don't have nothing. We literally don't have anywhere to buy clothes. We really don't. Our Walmart is so... I mean, I don't have any stores in my town, but the city next to me the Walmart is so tiny. And they had maybe like... Well, I've showed you guys in videos that the tiniest 4 racks for plus size. And they took those out on us this year. We don't have plus size anymore. Target, same thing. It's like 4 or 5 little racks, and Target women's clothes, I think, is for plus size, not regular size, because my daughter likes Target. The plus size section is overpriced. It's expensive, and you don't have many options. I do like the plus size men's for like hoodies in the winter, or like t-shirts. Yeah. Target online. Yeah, Target's really good about, I gotta tell you, Target online, I've shopped for years to have things delivered. They're horrible packaging. Like, packaging to be delivered. They'll put, like, breakables in with, like, you'll know this. If you get deliveries from Target, they're the worst delivery service when it comes to packing stuff. Or they'll make the box so heavy you can't lift it. But they're amazing about, if there's an issue, fixing it immediately. Where Walmart is horrible. They pack correctly, but they're horrible about fixing issues as far as shipping goes. 20% off. That's awesome. Then you can use your red card for another 5% off. Hold on, my phone's starting to move on me. Hold on one sec. If you're in my Facebook group, can you send me that as a message or Instagram so I don't forget it? Because I don't know if the chat goes back on live streams anymore. People are starting to text me like crazy now. Nobody bothers me all day until I'm online. They did, Elizabeth? Out of the Walmart? It is, Allison? Let me see if I can screenshot. Oh, a bug. Did you guys just see that beetle fly in here? I don't know if I can screenshot it, guys. My memory's horrible. Yes, Jennifer. Early in the morning. About 5 or 6 o'clock in the back over there. I've done videos on it. I think there's a video on this channel here. Yep. Or I've put pictures in Facebook. We get deer, raccoon, bears, bear. That bear video I did was literally right there. Right here. Right in front of you was right here. That's where the bear was. And it was going this way. It was going that way to the right. And I told it to turn around, and it did. It turned around and left. Yeah, Allison, that would be great. That would be amazing. Oh, Macy's. I was like, oh, Walmart? Macy's. Yeah. Aldi doesn't carry plus size because I think it goes against... I mean, once in a while they'll throw you an XL, but I think they're against it. I think they try and promote like a healthy lifestyle and keeping healthy food affordable type of thing. I don't know. Some of their stuff is so cute, and I wish it came plus size. Obviously, I wish I wasn't plus size, but I am, and it would be awesome if Aldi... Can I tell you guys, on Instacart, they did not have any Isle of Shame items for 3 days. It was completely blank on Instacart and DoorDash this past week. Never got the bird bath. I can't get anything. I used to be able to get Instacart stuff if I ordered it first thing in the morning for the Isle of Shame on Wednesdays. Not anymore. I can't get it. Period. More than 50% of the country is overweight. Macy's doesn't care. I don't think anybody cares. I think that's one of the reasons why they made food so expensive. By standard processed whole food vitamins supplements. That's cool. Yeah, I tried to. You know what I did? I ordered the honey I used this weekend was Manuka honey, but like pure Manuka honey from New Zealand. That stuff will heal a wound. That stuff will heal your stomach. That stuff is amazing. It's expensive. I got a little teeny tiny small little jar, like teeny tiny, for $21. But it's got so many healing properties. If I try and use regular honey, even if it's raw honey on my stomach, it's all right, but sometimes it makes it worse. It's like a hit or miss. But the Manuka honey is really good. I would never consider either of those drugs, just like I didn't take the COVID shot. Nope, not happening. Not happening. Is that what you mean? I'm not. Nope. It's not for me. I'm going to keep it for people who medically need it. Hear the woodpecker? Did you guys just hear it, or was I talking? It is expensive, Allison, but I'd much rather use the Manuka honey than the acid reflux medicine, because the acid reflux medicine has side effects, you know? Manuka honey never expires, and it works. Yeah, you heard the woodpecker. Ooh, did you see that bug? All the birds. I would love to put the bird feeders out and do all that, but the bears, I can't with the bears. I would love to set up the camera and just put like the seeds and stuff. I tried that. Remember, I got the big ass raccoon. I did a video on that too. I had that raccoon that was the size of a child. That thing was huge, and I've never seen it before, and I haven't seen it since I took the bird seed in. Helps with your sugar, exactly. No, I don't have Costco. The Costco for me is about 40 minutes. No. Well, it's much more solid. Manuka honey is much more solid. Like regular honey, you know, it's much more, it's thicker like a gel. Does that make sense? I know what you're talking about. No, it doesn't crystallize. It doesn't crystallize like regular honey. Because that's what happens to me with regular honey too. And I have regular raw honey. I just bought some of that too because I like to put it on the Greek yogurt. But if I'm having a real world problem though, the Manuka honey is the key. A lot of people use these meds because of health issues related to weight, not just diabetes. Yeah, oh, that's good. But I've had stomach problems and acid reflux since 2010, and I was thin then. So this isn't caused because of my weight. None of the health issues I have right now, crazy enough, are due to weight. These are health issues I've dealt with. That's not even a way to talk. I've dealt with since before I was heavy. No crystals. Yes, Allison, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't crystallize. You remember the raccoon video? That thing was huge. You could slather it, not drizzle. Like you'd have to take it in a spoon and like rub it on. I've never cooked with Manuka honey. I mean, I'm sure you could. Well, Google that though. Make sure. Yeah, I've had all these issues. I've had all my health issues when I was thin. I've gained weight over the years because I sleep 2 to 3 hours a night. I don't move my body enough. I have so much stress. I could literally write 15 books. So between sleep, stress, lack of exercise, it's all those things. That's why I'm heavy. Because I'm definitely not overeating. I used to eat crap, and so that contributed, right? So more calories in than I was exercising, getting off my body for 10 years. It caught up to me. If you don't move your body enough, and now I have 2 knees that need to be replaced, so I definitely don't burn enough calories. Mine boils down to not burning enough calories, not too much stress, and not sleeping for years. Yeah, Jennifer, they do have major side effects. Yeah, I know. You guys remember, I have Arnold-Chiari malformation, which is a brain malformation. So I'm already highly sensitive to so many things. My brain is not in the same spot as your brain. It's the best way to describe it. I have tachycardia, Barrett's esophagus in my throat. I have so many things, guys. I have osteoarthritis. I have so many things. This weekend, I know that McDonald's messed me up because this weekend too, my arthritis was flaring bad. Bad, bad, bad. And now that I've been eating, I just cheated one time. And I was swollen everything. This middle hand, where the arthritis is in this middle finger, the knuckle got so huge and I couldn't bend my finger, and now I can. I had a bad flare up from that. I'll never again. I don't care if it's free or not. That was not worth it. Hashimoto's and so many issues, so I empathize with everyone. It sucks, right? Because if it's like not one thing, it's another. You know, it sucks. It sucks. And my Chiari, normally 90% of people are born with it. And I was born with it. Didn't know about it my whole childhood. Didn't know about it into my 20s. And the only thing that I had wrong with me was like I would get super motion sickness. Like I could not be in an elevator. I could not. An elevator, a train, a bus, a ship, Like I tried to go on a boat work. I worked somewhere and we were on a boat like cruise as like part of like a work party. Oh, so sick, so sick. But I just thought I was just extremely motion sickness. But then after I had my daughter, that was it. And as you get older, some people, depending on which Chiari you have, of Chiari type 1, as you age, it gets worse. You get the migraines, you get the imbalance issues, you drop everything, um, you have so many things that start coming out as you get older. Chiari, it's just a birth, it's a brain like malformation from when you're born, when you're developing in the womb. Or now they're saying, in the past couple of years, now they're saying you can get it like they call it a brain injury. So like you get it traumatic, like if you get a car accident, you could have it. But I don't feel like that's the same. I don't know why they're classifying it now. Maybe because where the brain sits after you've, I don't know. My whole life it's been Chiari was something you were born with, and now they're coming out with saying that you can develop it. I don't know how that's possible. Same after pregnancy. Yeah, like, ugh. I had toxemia when I was pregnant. I was extremely anemic. I had a hard pregnancy. I stayed super thin. I was tiny pregnant. But I had my daughter, I almost said her name. I had my daughter under general anesthesia. I was really sick. Really, really sick when I had her. It was rough. Cesarean under general anesthesia. And then after that, every year she's gotten, health-wise, it's gotten worse and worse and worse. But I didn't know I had Chiari until she was 5. I didn't know. People thought I was going crazy. I would go tell them things that were happening to me. Like the doctors, and like, oh, it's just anxiety and depression, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I'm telling you, I don't feel good. Something's wrong. And then I took her. I was with her dad at the time. We took her at 5 down to Disney, and it was my first plane ride as an adult. I remember taking one plane ride as a kid, being very sick. But anyway, as an adult, I took her. We might have to get off live because my neighbor's using their chainsaw. We'll see if it lasts. Or a leaf blower, maybe. We got on the plane to go to Disney World, and as soon as we started going into the air, I passed out. I was out for the count. And anytime I would wake up, I would throw up. And I couldn't keep my head up. My head felt like a ball, like the heaviest thing of my life. And like my daughter ended up meeting the pilot because I was so sick. I had the flight attendant sat in a seat next to me because they were so worried that I kept passing out. And when I got, obviously hospital, and they did an MRI and to find out what was wrong with me, that's when I discovered I had Chiari. I was so sick. So sick. Oh, it was horrible. I hope it does, Jennifer, because I can't keep, every bill I have has gone up. Every bill. Rent, lights, cable, phone, every bill I have. Food is astronomical. Every bill I have has gone up. I still hauls. I'm not hauling anything right now. I'll occasionally splurge a little bit, but that's going on a little Target credit card or it's expensive. It's expensive to exist. And what's crazy is, I color my own hair. I cut my own hair because I was a hairdresser for over 20 years. I still do it. It's hard with my legs, but now I have to sit, but I still do it. I color my own hair, cut my own hair. I do my own nails. I do my own pedicures. I cut Chewy's hair. I cut his nails. Like, I do all the things. I don't go anywhere. I don't spend any money. I have a very, average home. I mean, it's nice, but it's not, nice. You know what I mean? Like, I don't spend money on nothing except necessities. And then an occasional fun little video you'll see, I'll get some things, but I don't even get crazy with that. Who can afford anything right now? Dollar Tree. The last 2 times I went to Dollar Tree, I ended up so sick after with my heart rate. I don't know if I'll ever go back. Traumatic, man. Literally, Jennifer, everything. And because there's so many people that do, well, number one, I don't do as much as I used to on social media. I don't go to the stores, so that cut my income in half. Number two, there's so many people that do what I used to do online. Like when we used to do it online, um, like there was a lot of us, but there wasn't like 100,000 of us. And now with TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, I mean, whew, there's a lot to spread the money around to. What, Allison? What do you mean? What happened? Anxiety? Oh, I have a very serious panic disorder. In the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree used to be fun. It used to be, yeah. There's no splurging, right? There's no splurging. I am gonna see my niece and nephew this week. They live a couple hours away now, and so I don't see them as much. Once every few months, and so they're coming on Friday, and both their birthdays are in August. So I did splurge a little because of their birthdays. Nothing crazy. And I got like little birthday plates and stuff, and so I'm gonna try and give them their gifts while they're here on Friday, because I probably won't see them for their birthday or before their birthday, and I can't drive over 2 hours to go. Just being able to pay the bills, Elizabeth. I mean, there were some weeks, like couple years ago, I was bragging. I was like, oh, I paid off all my debt. I'm living high and mighty. Now, I'm paying my bills. Yeah, they're going to be in middle school. They're a year apart. They're going to be in middle school this year. Crazy. You got the bird bath? I see, I would have splurged on that. You know why, Allison? Because it was only $12. $12. And that was a good deal. My Aldi never got them. I really feel like my Aldi, like, I don't know. There's a different manager now, and I really feel like some of the items don't get put out. Like we knew that used to happen at Dollar Tree, and I'm still sure it still does. But I think it's happening at my Aldi. I think they're holding some stuff back. I'm not voting. I don't like either option. I'm not voting. I'm not voting. Nope. I'm not doing it. Cheap splurge. Yes, that was a good price. Because if you look at that bird bath, even though it was like a basic bird bath, it wasn't like super detailed. That bird bath everywhere else was $30 for just the basic, for that size. So that price point was so good. And I would have liked it to have it because, fill it up on those really hot days for the birds, Yeah, I'm not voting this time. I'm not voting. I didn't vote last time either. Nope, I didn't. And I'm going to bitch about America still. And I'm not going to vote. Oh, did you guys see that bee? Did you see the bee? It's trying to get me. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Yeah, I'm not. I'm mad. I'm mad right now. I'm mad at America. No, I'm not mad at America. I'm mad at the government. I freaking love America, but I don't like the government. No, sir, no, ma'am. The last couple times I put hummingbird feeders up, I did get some, but I gotta be honest, I didn't put them out this year, and I have so many flowers that attract them that they do use my flowers in my gardens, and the person across from me has like 20 hummingbird feeders. Oh, I'm getting a little of the acid now. Shouldn't have had pasta. Anyway, so I think they draw more to their yard, honestly. I get more. They don't really have, they got so many feeders, but they don't have a lot of flowers over there. So I get like the pollinator animals. I do get some hummingbirds that come in some of my flower beds. I have flower beds on every side of where I live. Like, I'm surrounded. So I have a lot of flowers. Frustrates me because the landlord cuts down these. See that? All those were blackberry bushes. All the things you guys are looking at, let me show you. All of this was blackberry and raspberry bushes, and he cuts them down on me every year, and it makes me mad. And he does it because he doesn't like the way they look. Well, this doesn't look any better. I've already cut this stuff down twice this year. Usually he cuts it down all the way to the bottom. We have a new landscaper this year, and I'm glad they didn't cut it all the way to the root, because then it just looks like burnt, dead stuff, and then the sun destroys it. But this landscaper only cuts it down to like an inch, and then it regrows pretty quick, but not enough to get the blackberries from. Yes, Jennifer, I have bears. I have bear videos on my channel. Not many, but I do have videos on my channel. Sure do. I like the bears. A lot of people where I live don't like the bears, though. They say that they're intruding on us, and they're dangerous. I think I'd rather have a bear than a human at this point. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Oh my God, I'm on 40 minutes. I'm on 40 minutes. I was only going to come on for like 15 minutes to tell you, if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream. Facebook, I'm giving away Aldi quarter holders. And if you're a member on my main channel, you also get a quarter holder as well. Message you. Yes, message me on Instagram with that, please. I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for letting me chat it up. It was good to chat it up with you guys. I appreciate everyone. And Wednesday will be here before we know it, and it'll be Aldi time. Everybody have a good night. Bye, guys. Where's the X? There it is. Bye-bye.